I just remembered one of my.
Okay.
I don't let things go until they are resolved in my head. So I have this sort of instinct thing I have going on. If I look at things, I actually observe people a lot, probably just like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that human beings are creatures of habit.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes just 21 days to form a habit, and over a lifetime you can't easily get rid of your habit. So if you're going left all the time, and then one time decide to go right, it's not an event we sweep under the carpet. There has to be a reason why you went right. So even if you come and tell me, oh, I just went right for the fun of it, there is something, probably there was something on your way or you were late, so you decided to try a shot. There's a reason. But if you downplay that reason for me and make it look like, oh, it's nothing, I can't let go. I'll pull on that string until I pull something out. And sometimes it'll be like, oh, you don't let things go. You like to put, no, bro, like, my mind won't rest.
You're trying to figure out what that
Like,
shit is.
Unless I figure it out.
For you, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Okay.
And usually these things come in like the most smallest of events. To many people, it's so irrelevant, but you find out that human beings, because we like to walk in patterns, we like to do things in patterns.
Right.
Even the small switch could be accounted for by a very big change coming.
Right.
So if I do not pay attention to them, I feel like I'll be taken by surprise, and I don't like not being in control of things.
You don't like being surprised.
Exactly. So even if you're going to surprise me, I kind of expect a surprise is going to come.
Right.
Maybe I don't know when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, but like, something is going to come. So that's one of the things that usually gets me into trouble with my friend. Like when we are having an argument or a conversation, and you try to like downplay something I have thought about, it could be very, very small. But I don't think there's anything like an outright true or an outright false.
Right.
Even with that, there are perspectives.
Yeah.
Simply because you see it this way and I see it that way does not, because everybody agrees with you, doesn't make you automatically right.
Right. Okay.
Probably yours is also right too. But there's a part of mine that is right that complements your right.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
don't downplay any small thing. That's how.
And
my
what
mind
you're saying
works.
is people then assume that you are somebody who doesn't let things
you
go.
are long.
Right.
As for
Difficult.
you, they are difficult.
You
You are
did.
this. But bro, my mind won't rest, and I will pull on it. I mean, it gets me into trouble sometimes. But like,
Chiderah's like, I get it now.
but
He's like,
he
oh,
has witnessed
sense.
some
I
things,
get
like,
it now.
in the initial stages, like observe, and I tell him that something is off. And we're like, oh, it's probably nothing. And we go 360, and then like something bigger happens. I'm like, I told you something was wrong. And it's like, yeah, I said it in the beginning. Like, oh, it's okay. So that is one thing that gets me into trouble a lot of time. It gets me very misunderstood.
I'll say something on that really quickly because I can be like that, but something that I'm learning is two things. First of all, your attitude towards something can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm not saying that's how it is in your case, but let's say somebody has a pattern of behavior and then they change it once, and I think that means something. So I take that and I internalize it, and then I start to like consistently study the person. My attitude towards the person before they did that and after they did that will be different. So if something happens, it is not just down to them, because it could also be because my attitude towards them has changed.
But then my approach to it is very direct. If I see there's a switch, I will ask you.
Yeah, that's fine. But my thing is, even if you ask and they say it's nothing, your attitude will, it's likely, I'm not saying it will, but it's likely that you will have a slightly different approach
Very
to
microscopic.
things. Yes, right? And if that, like little drops of water, so it's possible that it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like